Hello YouTube family. I hope everyone is having a great day. Today is going to be a channeled message. I may pull out some tarot. I did bring my deck with me to the set, and I am going to go over some products that I just made. But the topic of today's video is going to be energy vampires, okay? So I did take some notes. So if you see me looking down, I'm just looking at my notes. So let me see here. Okay, so the channel message that I was getting for the collective is, hold on, let me move the camera up some. Okay, so the channel message that I was getting from my guides was beware of energy vampires. And we're going to go into, I looked up and did some research on what energy vampires exactly are for those of you who don't know, and those of you who do know, just to clarify a little bit more on what they are and ways to protect yourself. So the definition on Google was a psychic vampire or energy vampire is a fictional and religious creature said to feed off the life force of other living creatures. The term can also be used to describe a person who gets increased energy around other people, but leaves those other people exhausted or drained of energy after, they're no longer around them or with them. So what I got from the fictional part was fictional in regards to it being an actual vampire. These are human beings who possess the energy vampire traits. Energy vampires are friends, family members, co-workers who literally zap your emotional energy. Energy vampires most often target those who are sensitive and compassionate and are more likely to lend a listening ear, which I fall victim to this myself, which is why I think it's so important as an empath and for my fellow empaths out there to protect your energy, okay? And that's why I'll put it in the description box below, but 10 tips and ways to protect your energy spiritually. I'm just gonna read some of my notes, skim through them. There are different types and they fall on a spectrum. There's the narcissistic drama queen friend who's always dealing with one crisis or another, no matter what the situation is, just all the time. There's the manipulative person who doesn't care who she steps on to get ahead, who he or she steps on. This is not a gender-based thing, it's gender neutral. And there's the downright psychopath, criminal type of energy vampire. What energy vampires all have in common is that they feed on or manipulate people who give them airspace and open ears. It said that there is no chemical imbalance in the brain or anything like that. One psychologist mentioned, but the individuals either lack or have a somewhat misguided conscience or moral compass. So this goes back to upbringing, how they were raised, the environment that they were in growing up, and even on to their adolescent years. One thing I found incredibly interesting, and of course it just confirmed what I kind of already knew intuitively, was some energy vampires may even inherit those character traits from a parent or guardian, and they're well aware of how their behavior affects others, and they just don't give a fuck. And there's a lot of energy vampires out there in the world. Some of the channeled messages that I got was protect your mental prowess. And here on my channel, I talk a lot about that, especially when I'm doing readings for Pisces. But these, I'm going to start doing just collective messages. That way my audience and my platform doesn't think that I'm just solely targeting just Pisces. It's just, I resonate with Pisces and I understand how sensitive we are to energies, and I feel for Pisces, and I feel that Pisces, along with the other water signs, are very susceptible to emotional, psychic, and mental attacks just because of their their soft, nurturing nature and being so deep and sentimental and carrying characteristics about themselves where they put others before themselves. So yeah, protect your thoughts. We manifest what we think. We manifest with our words. Death lies in the power of the tongue. And I think that that's so fucking true. And I actually mentioned that as a caption on a picture on my Instagram. And I would love if you guys would follow me on all my social media platforms. They will always be in the description box below. And I think I might even link some videos down below about energy vampires, narcissistic behavior, and ways to, of course, protect yourself, which is already a video that I have. And I was also getting another channeled message about how when we heal, we increase our aura. When we heal, our aura strengthens, and we are able to build a protective auric field around our bodies. We all have auric fields that extend between 6 and 10 feet outside of our bodies, depending on who you are. I know there's a lot of us out here who are more psychically inclined and are in touch with our psychic abilities, where our aura actually extends hundreds of feet out. And that's why when you'll go a lot of places out in public, you will get a lot of stares. People will look at you. It's because you are radiating. Your aura is kind of setting off a signal in their auric field because you're radiating at such a high frequency. So the higher you go as far as your frequency, your enlightenment, your awareness, you raise your vibration physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Everything heightens, okay? So yeah, very important to watch out for energy vampires. I find that there's a lot of them out here in the world, unfortunately, more than there isn't. And I think sometimes they don't even know. And in some cases, like it said, it has different levels. In the article I was reading, there's different levels to an individual's level of crazy, I guess you could say. There's different spectrums of energy vampires, and some of them are more susceptible to changing. If you call this person out on their shit, there are ones out there that will check themselves and realize that they're doing it and stop. But a lot of times they get off on it. These energy vampires, they get off on starting shit, playing mind games, manipulating people to their advantage. And most of them know that they're doing it. And for those that don't know that they're doing it, it's very important that we speak up about it. If we feel something, see something, we say something. Because sometimes people don't realize what they're doing, and it's very important to not care so much about how a person is going to react to you speaking up to them about their shit and their bullshit, because you never know how they're going to take it. So they could take it in a positive way and be like, you know what? I respect you. I respect you a lot for calling me out on my shit. It's like having a friend that lets you know that you have food in your teeth or a booger in your nose. Those are the kind of people that you want in your circle. You want the type of people in your circle that are going to tell you when you're wrong and call you on your shit. So just be mindful of energy vampires, okay? Especially for all my empaths out there. And my deck is calling to me, so I'm going to just pull some cards and just see what's in the forecast for the collective in the coming weeks. I'm not going to take that. This is my Golden Art Nouveau tarot, which I think is just so damn beautiful. It's got like gold foil on it. So I am going to go in with a prayer really quick. Mother, Father, God, ancestors, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for waking me up out of my bed this morning to be able to relay messages to the collective and for me to be able to be a vessel to channel divine guidance, divine messages. I just want to give you guys so much gratitude and appreciation. Without you, I would not be here. I would not be able to do what I do and to relay these messages and to appropriately guide the collective and those around me. Before I get into the reading, I did want to talk to you guys about some oils that I just made. This is going to be, I haven't named it yet, but it's definitely going to be some type of tranquility, crystal charged ritual oil, okay? I put many different essential oils in it because I was trying to use my sense of alchemy to create a perfect essential oil blend. I believed I used grapefruit, rose, ylang-ylang, jasmine, and a little bit of lavender. I don't know if I said lavender or not. But I am going to be honest and say that it's something about the grape seed oil that kind of not dilutes, but it takes a lot of essential oil to overpower the organic smell of the grapeseed oil. I did a blend of grapeseed oil, vitamin E, and rosehip and avocado. So it was like a blend, but I also put calendula, cornflower petals, rosebuds, and lavender in this, and a little bit of sage. So yeah, I put intention behind it, and then I also put 1 amethyst crystal in it, 2 clear quartz crystals, and 2 citrine crystals. And then this is an oil that I made for, it's a goddess oil for Oshun, which I think is absolutely beautiful. It's 24 karat gold mica minerals, and they will be on my Etsy shop. It is under construction along with my other site. I'm doing a complete rebranding of everything right now. So if you are interested in purchasing these, I would contact me through my email and get the shipping information. Right now, I am not operating on a site as of the moment because, like I said, I'm rebranding my websites, my platforms as far as official sites go. But I do have an Etsy shop that I will link below. I just have to upload my products to my shop. But if you are interested in my ritual oil, meditation oil, this is good for, you know, cleansing magical tools, cleansing your altar, putting it on the doors of your home, putting it on your center points during meditation. There's multiple uses, and I will put it in the description box below as well. So let's get right into, oh, and the goddess oil is to bring in that feminine, divine feminine energy. Anoint yourself with it. Put it on after you get out of the bath, the shower, before you have sex, okay? Just to give you a boost of that goddess energy. You are a goddess, and you are a god, for my gentlemen watching this. So show me the collective's energy for the week coming up. And it is a new moon in Taurus right now. I'm sure you guys are feeling the energy. I know I am. So show me what the collective's energy is. Thank you. Okay, so we've got the 10 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, a lot of water, and the King of Cups. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, so let me show you guys the cards. Beautiful gold foil. Beautiful. Okay. Knight of Cups, King of Cups. Damn, a lot of transformations, a lot of emotional stability at this time. Some of you are moving slowly towards something, but you shoot right into the King of Cups energy. So I'm seeing the collective celebrating and enjoying what matters in life, celebrating family, noticing hidden treasures coming into possible, I was just hearing it, possible settlement money. A lot of people may still be waiting on stimulus checks taxes. Some of you may be purchasing a new home or moving, okay? But I'm seeing a lot of rejoicing, a lot of coming together with family and connecting emotionally with self and others, and being vulnerable and realizing that vulnerability serves you well, okay? Being vulnerable serves you well. Not all the time. Oh, and another card flipped. Okay, so we've got the Two of Pentacles. Beautiful. Earth energy, okay? This is material manifestations, material abundance, juggling two streams of something, two streams of income, juggling multiple things, going at, like, the collective is kind of like on this wavy slope of, this wavy slope of new beginnings, new horizons, wondering what I'm going to do here, what I'm going to do there, kind of back and forth with their energy, okay? But you have a lot of, the collective has a lot of material stability and manifestations, okay? Tangible is what I just heard. Tangible manifestations, tangible things that you can touch, okay? And you're coming into this because you are emotionally aware of certain things. You're passionate, I just heard, about what you're doing. The collective is becoming more passionate. COVID kind of had us sit the fuck down and take a look at ourselves and what truly matters most, which is family, what we're passionate about. There's a lot of entrepreneurs out here starting businesses. I know there's a lot of grants and even like small business loans that are being given out. So if you're an entrepreneur, look at this, the Nine of Pentacles, clarifying the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this is getting fresh, okay? The collective is spending that tax money, becoming more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Hawks may be of significance. I would even look into the hawk as a spirit animal, a cardinal as a spirit animal. And 9 plus 2 is 11. It is the 11th today. So we've got the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, 11. 11 is a very powerful number. Some of you may be life path ones watching this video, because we've got the 10 of Cups and then 11. So 10 is completion of a cycle. And a lot of you are becoming, almost everyone in this, except for the 10 of Cups card, every person has a hat on. So I feel like some of you may be purchasing hats, veils, something to cover your head, because you're realizing something. The collective is realizing and tapping more into the fact that their head, it's important to keep their head covered, especially those who are empaths. A veil is very important. Yeah, the tarot card came out. So take advice from the tarot. Some of you watching this may be tarot readers in training or just overall tarot readers. So show me what else is going on for the collective's energy this week. Some of you may be drinking red wine, lots of wine, purchasing wine. The box wine specifically is what I just heard. I also heard white wine, okay? So the collective is drinking. All right, we've got the Hierophant. Yeah, people are looking up to people in the collective. People are paying attention. People are going to like I said, the IRS, marriage. The collective is taking time out to seek guidance, look for guidance, okay? A lot of the collectives are even, you know, getting into healing, getting into taking up, you know, looking into a spiritual teacher or somebody, or a therapist. I feel like the collective is seeking help now more than ever, especially like I said with COVID, okay? Suicide rates are up. A lot of people are out of jobs, so they're seeking guidance, okay? And a lot of you too, the other half of you who aren't looking for guidance are the teachers, are the ones that are help guiding, the light workers. There's a lot of light workers and healers and spiritual gurus, and I had to say that because that's my name on Instagram, but there's a lot of people that are healing, and it's definitely transcending into the collective's energy. So we've got the Nine of Cups here. Yeah, the collective is sitting studious. We've got the Nine of Cups. and the Nine of Pentacles. And then we've got the freaking Star card, okay? The Age of Aquarius. The Age of Aquarius is bringing in this beautiful damn energy of peace and harmony and the collective coming together and healing, okay? The Star card to me in this reading specifically is showing me that the collective is becoming more in touch with their feminine energy, which is the goal. All of us need to be more in touch with our femininity, our feminine energy. Men are being forced to tap into their feminine energy because of the women taking the initiative to heal. And I feel like for the women out there, you guys are feeling confident, sexy, happy in your skin. You're in touch with your logical side and your intuitive side as well. There's a balance of both logic and intuitiveness, which is absolutely beautiful to see that the collective is coming into this energy. Yeah, and then we've got the Emperor, okay? We just got out of Aries season. We are now in Taurus season. But there are some people in the collective that are very stubborn and set in their ways. And this is Aries energy, like I was saying. Stubborn, set in their ways. And they'll come around. They'll come around. It's just going to take time, okay? Time heals all. And like I said, there's a lot of light workers out here. I'm stressing heavy to all my light workers out there. You need to step up if you haven't already. It's time for you to step up. If you feel the call, you feel like you are a light worker, then you need to step up, okay? The time is now. There's no more time to waste. Stop juggling, okay, and figure it out. Pick a lane. Pick a lane, good or bad, good or bad, good or bad, good or bad. You need a balance of both, of course. But what are you going to do with that? Are you just going to keep sitting around not doing anything? Are you going to make a difference in the world? Those around you, is you making a difference? Stop sulking. We've got the Chariots, okay? This is that yin and yang energy, good and bad, what I was just talking about. Balancing the feminine and the masculine energy, okay? The collective is coming into a rebirth, anew. The angels are very present at this time. The angels have been here. The Egyptian gods and goddesses have been here. The higher dimensional beings have been here for quite some time now. Since the beginning of time, of course, but there are moments in history, in the world, where one big awakening was back in 2007. Another one was in 2012. Another one was last year, 2020. Do your research, y'all. Like, the collective has had more than enough time to do research. And then we've got the devil energy, like I was just saying. Like, don't allow... The collective is overcoming the devil energy. But like I was saying with the Emperor coming out, the stubbornness, the ego. Do not allow your ego to block blessings in your life, okay? We've got the King of Wands, or yeah, the King of Wands. Or is this the Knight of Wands? No, the King of Wands, okay? So, yeah. Be passionate. The collective is passionate at this time. The collective knows what it wants, but that devil energy is trying to bond you. Let me tell you something. Fear is a fucking illusion. Fear is a fucking illusion. Fear was something that was taught to us. Fear is not real. Once you learn to master and put your motherfucking ego, excuse me, but this message needs to be relayed, and I'm very passionate about what I'm saying and me giving the message clearly. And some of you guys need some tough love and tough guidance right now, okay? Fear is a fucking illusion. Fear is not of God. Fear is of the devil, okay? You should not fear anything. You should not fear. For what? What are you fearing for? Okay, for example, when you fear, and if you're in a jungle, right, and you're fearful, don't the animals and the predators smell fear? the fuck you scared for? If you know that being afraid gives something else power. I was talking to this with my coworkers today. One of my coworkers. If you're aware of the fact, and we got to think from an animal point of view, because we are mammals. Come on now. Like, let's be real with ourselves. We have instincts. I was going to say instinctual behavior, so it came out like instincts. We have instinctual behavior. We have instincts, nurturing instincts, mother instincts, fatherly instincts, woman's intuition. Those are all gut instincts. So if the collective knows that when you allow fear to come in, you are manifesting more fear to follow you. Fear is an illusion. Fear is a distraction. Fear is something that is going to continue holding you back, whether that be anything. Fear at the smallest degree. Fear of, I'm scared of heights, okay? That's something that I need to overcome. Fear of going without. Fear of lack of money. You're manifesting all of that shit. It's time to reprogram our fucking brains, okay? They have reprogramming sleep meditations. There is no excuse why you can't change your life, why you can't improve your life. Isn't your life worth improving? If you do not take the leap on your own, who the fuck is gonna take the leap for you? Oh, nobody. Because it's every man for themselves. At the end of the day, it is every man for themselves. And if you don't save yourself, nobody will. God helps those who help themselves, okay? I got real passionate just now. Okay, so give me one more card, please, for the overall energy of the collective's energy for this upcoming week. Beautiful. The King of Pentacles, and then we've got the Tower. Yeah. So, yeah, some of you may feel, again, fear. You may be fearful that your finances are crumbling. But you're the King of Pentacles. The collective has money. There's so much money in the world to be made. There's no fucking excuse, like I was saying. Fear is an illusion. Fear is something that was taught to us. Fear, children, are they afraid of anything? No, they take risks because the veil for them is completely lifted. What the fuck do they have to be afraid of? All they know is innocence. All they know is bliss. All they know is what's right in front of them, not what was taught to them. What's right in front of them. It's the adults. It's the parents. It's the teachers. It's the people in church. It's the grown-ups that taint the children and brainwash them and project their fears onto the children. So then it becomes a cycle of fear-based thoughts, fear-based way of living, and it has to end. That's why I'm calling all light workers, real live. Step up. It's time to step up. You think that you're a spirit guide. You think that you're here to change the world. Change the world, one person at a time. Even just a smile goes such a long fucking way. Like, a smile goes a long way. Slay these fucking demons. Slay your demons. Slay your fucking demons, okay? We all have demons. Some are darker than others, and we have got to heal. The demons are in our mind. Our mind is our biggest... Our mind is not supposed to control us. We're supposed to use our mind as a tool. We are supposed to be in control of our minds. It's time for us to master our mind. Be the master of your mind. Be the master of your life. Align your heart with your mind. That's the masculine and feminine combined. The mind is the masculine, the heart is the feminine. When you combine both and you have a balance of both, you will reach a level of enlightenment that is like nothing you've ever seen before. You will go through their stages to spiritual awakening. You will go through the dark night of the soul. Then you will go through the bliss stage. Then you will go through the at peace. There is a state of bliss where you're just like, oh my God, I'm receiving downloads. I'm getting all these premonitions. And then you come back down. And in essence, that's the bliss is God taking you up and bringing you back down so you can do what the fuck you got to do here. It's in your mind. Your level of consciousness is how you're going to ascend. I know I want to ascend. When God comes back and the floodgates open and the kingdom of heaven opens, I want to be going up. I have 10 acres of land on the moon. I have a star in the Pisces constellation. I'm prepared. Are you? Are you on your path to ascension? Because if you are not, there's going to be two groups, okay? There's going to be two groups of people. One is going to be the positive ascension group. The other group of people is going to be the negative, the ones that are left behind. Don't be left behind. We don't have time to be left behind. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I'm trying to help guide and essentially be a vessel to help save people, bring them to the light, help them understand their mind and how their mind is not in control. You are the master of your universe. You are the creator of your reality. We were made in God's image, right? So step up to your power and start acting like the God and goddess that you were fucking destined to be. That's all I have for you guys. Choked up my spit a little bit. Like, share, and subscribe if you have not already. If you're interested in a personal reading, all the information will be in the description box below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.